Hope this works better. Sorry about that. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, it's beautiful out right now. Really nice. Now over here, not that you give two shits, but these are mostly walnut trees. It's just kind of cool, so many of them are old. These are old ones too. 75, 100 years old. That's old for a walnut tree. Bunch of them in a row. How you doing today, Melodica? There's Daisy over there. I think the reason that all dogs like it out here, she can run like that. She's always got eye contact with me. So she's not stressing out about, me leaving or something. Run, hon. Yeah, run. These are the big walnut trees. I mean, giant ones. Look at this monster. See all the walnuts on it? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good food. There should be walnuts on it. They don't, I'm not sure of this, but I don't think walnuts produce every year. As nutty as that seems. Because I don't see any on here, and there were just shit tons of them last year. Oh, here they are. This tree has some. Right there. Hey, Samantha. Oh, congratulations. Way to get on track. Good for you. Hey, Terry. Walnuts. Now it'll work this time. It's the network and the phone, probably a combination things. But these are I've never seen so many walnut trees, monsters. They're all over through here. It's crazy. Just look at these trees. They're just giant everywhere. Aren't those huge? Hey, Melodic, I just hooked up a brand new source last night. It's a wholesaler that supplies 40 dispensaries in Michigan, and she's going to wholesale to me for gummies. Rick Simpson oil too. She said that stuff's marked up like 70% in the store. And I'm going to get it wholesale, what they pay for it. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, isn't that cool? It's actually a lady that knew Melissa as a kid. In the videos, the girl with the pretty eyes. Said that perverted father was screwing all those young girls when they were just kids. Running out of food. Yeah, these are really beautiful trees. Hey, Ashley. Love that hairdo. Yeah, this connection's working pretty good. Plus it's cool, so I ought to get a long time out of it. I like checking out these trees with my Daisy. Yeah, this one's got walnuts too. Look at this monster. Now these walnuts on the lower branches don't look that good. That's a 80, maybe 100-foot walnut tree. I'm glad when they cleared these places out, they didn't trash all these hardwoods. And they left these big trees here. There's one over at the other park, Oakwoods, which is right across the street. They did a core sample on that tree. I remember it as a kid. they say it's 450 years old. Look at these beautiful flowers. Pretty. There's some big machinery over there making some noise. Wow, hon. Hey, Anna. Yeah, birch trees are cool trees. I like them. Oh, here's a lady with a dog. 1,000,000 empty acres, and she's walking my way. This phone looks dark again tonight. See, that's good about Daisy. She didn't really give a shit about other dogs. Oh, does it look dark on your end too? Because sometimes it adjusts the brightness of the screen by itself. Like I said, this phone's on its way out, but the new one worked worse. Here's some more people. 10,000 empty acres, and they're gonna walk by me. See a lot of doves flying around today. No, there's no moisture on the lens. Nope. Yeah, still in Detroit, yep. If there was, it'd be dragon's milk. Yeah, I'd definitely like to get up to British Columbia. I haven't been there in a long time. I may get out that far this fall. This weather cools down. See, we can't go into Canada now. No unnecessary travel. So I'm kind of screwed on Canada, but I drive out there this fall. I just keep going past Montana. Cut up through Canada. Oh, here's a bumblebee pollinating these purple flowers. Hey, Johnny Pie. Yeah, I'm out of it, but I think I'm gonna go gummy tonight. It's a pain in the ass stopping there, and I don't know. My sleep's been off, so I'm like trying to change my game up. I mean, that's worked in the past. I can hear Daisy over there drinking. I can't see her. Yeah, this is a good night tonight. Perfect. Might go by the airport. Probably not, though. I got quite a few airplane shots and videos. There's a good place for me to watch them, though. They're landing to the northeast where I uploaded that video. Man, you can see them from way out there, fly right by. The only knock is you can't see the wheels touch. Which, I don't care that much. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I like being that close to them with those engines roaring. And they don't use 3 left like that very often. And there's hardly any traffic. The night when I got those planes lined up, hell, I haven't seen that since pre-COVID. Oh, thank you, Tom. Oh, 112. I'd kill myself. That's all of them for right now. That's all of them right now. But I'm gonna get some more. I'm still in Detroit today. 2 weeks Tuesday. I've been here. Yep. Wow, hon. Heard you getting a drink, hon. Oh yeah. Thank you on the quilt, but honestly, I don't know if I'd take a nice quilt. I know it's a great idea and I appreciate it, but I mean, it just seems they have a hard time holding the blanket for long. You know what I mean? I hate to see something crafted and beautiful with good intentions be blowing down Michigan Avenue at 3 in the morning with a Diet Coke label stuck to the side of it. No, I got the medical marijuana card. Yeah, it's a nice offer, but I've just seen too many things like that. Thank you. In Michigan, you don't. You can get THC without a medical marijuana card. You just can't get the super strong stuff. Hey, Lynn. Yeah, and Jamie, a sweetheart. Yeah, she really is a good girl. You know what I notice sometimes is, yeah, I'm going to pay Becky. I see she was on here right before the damn thing quit working. I've been down there, but I haven't really seen anybody. I still got stuff to give out to Wendy and some other people, Indy and Liz. Nobody's down there. Verner Highway either. It's really slow. And then the other place got raided, so I haven't really been busting my ass to get interviews like I normally do either. I don't want to get crazy on it. I like to do them, but not where it gets to the point where it's not like super motivated fun. Part of it is it's weird, I know, but I like to hand out everything first. I didn't have that luxury this time, but I don't like having stuff that I dread taking anything back. That's part of the reason why I've stayed here this long. I don't want to head home with boxes when I know I'm going to get there and there's going to be a bunch more. It's just a weird quirk. Yeah, I finally got a hold of her, yep. Good girl, hon. See, Daisy just likes coming out here, dinking around, having fun, checking things out. This is that beautiful tree in the fall when the leaves are turning. It's kind of cool. Doesn't need to worry about getting watered and it's still alive. It's been like this for like ever. Hey, Sassy. I stay in Michigan. Actually, I like the winter more than the summer, to be honest with you. I mean, I could winter in Florida if I felt like it, but I hate that place. I want to concentrate this fall on doing my printed photography and getting my upstairs room converted into an office. It'll be a better live, a way better view, much more glass. I got to paint where the ice backed up in the back of the condo a couple years ago. Put a crack in the plaster. I got to fix that. Might change the color of the paint in my room. I'm going to read one of these books on, the best colors to keep you from going batshit crazy. I need all the help I can get in the dead of winter when there's nothing to do. If it means painting my room fluorescent green, it's worth a try. Oh, I love Canada. Believe me, I'd love to go up there. No, I've been up there. I love that place. Hey, Drowsy Doll. Oh, pastels? Yeah, I know there's a science to that. But it's just like aromatherapy. I mean, I have that too. I do it in the winter, not in the summer. And I think it smells good, but I'm not so sure it does everything that they claim it does. I mean, it smells better than an empty can of tuna, but I don't know that I'm heading into the twilight zone because of it. You know what I notice talking to these women sometimes? Sometime like with Jamie, I'll run into them and they don't know about a channel and I don't know what they do and then I find out what they do and they know I know and it's like and Jamie was kind of a weird deal. You know, I knew her for a while and just really for a while just wasn't interested in interviewing her because I thought she was full of shit. It really turns me off. And then, you know, once they confide in me and I'm not some guy that's hitting around for bullshit, man, that old curtain comes down. They all turn into little girls like they're talking to Santa Claus. No shit. It goes right away. Yeah. If you saw me, you'd trust me too. I'm sure if I look like bodybuilding Brad Pitt, they'd be looking at it an entirely different way. Mm-hmm. Daisy, scan your eyes on the river, hon. Look for things. Daisy has so much more fun when it's not hot out here. Yeah, you're right, new Jamie. You're right about that. Yeah, she's a sharp girl. I mean, believe me, these people are experts at spotting bullshit. And the working girls that shoplift, you wouldn't believe some of the ingenious ways they get this stuff out of these places. They're very sharp at spotting horseshit. You know, in some cases, like I've said before, their life depends on it. I'd like to get Tassie and Rebecca and Jamie and introduce them to Homeland Security. Because in about 60 seconds, all of them could ascertain with a pretty good degree of certainty compared to another person. They'd blow these FBI profilers out of the water with the bullshit they've seen. Oh, big time, man. Experts, you're not bullshitting them about anything. They'll get you for a phone call, $10 to get their number, you know, $20 to talk. They're hustlers. Honestly, I think it's a relief to them when that's not going to be a possibility with me, you know, for a lot of reasons. And once that's determined, I'll give you an example. I was talking to a lady last night that, unrelated to that, that's a stripper, real well spoken, very polite. She's really into dogs. And once she knew that, you know, I'm not some guy that's going to want to get a free lap dance, it's all about birds and animals and that kind of thing. It immediately, it's like you flipped a switch. That big tree trunk. This is an old ass tree too. Yeah, I like birds. Well, this is, I heard these people swinging off this swing the other day, and I thought, are they just running off the land on the picnic table? No, they're holding it up here on the picnic table, right here, and then they're swinging out. That's what they're doing. That's kind of cool. It's not a very thick rope, though, I'll tell you that. Look at this monster tree. Yeah, it really would, Catherine, yeah. It would be fun, wouldn't it? It'd be fun that you can actually do it as adults. It'd be more fun because it was like a million years ago since you did it. I want to eat a gummy first so I can just laugh and just hold on and everybody keep screaming, let go. But I'm laughing too hard. Oh, that's cool, Mama. What were you eating? I had a dream the other night. I was in a small airplane flying over Metro Airport, where I go out and take those photos. And I was with somebody, and the guy says, watch this. And we're like at traffic pattern altitude. The guy says, watch it. And he tries to roll it. And we're going real slow, and it's like slopping through this roll. And I'm thinking, should I grab that wheel and turn it back the other way, or just try to complete the roll? Because I really wasn't sure where we were. And I remember thinking, we're dead for sure. And that's all I remember. Yeah, Raven was a sweetheart. Floating through the sky. Yeah, I do, yep. I do have one, yep. That Florida property is just nuts. I originally bought that because I bred dromedary camels, single hump camels, and tropical birds. And then I later on built a bed and breakfast and redid the home that was on there. And did that. There's the groundhog. See him sitting right along the tree line? It wasn't easy for me because I think I got attention deficit disorder. Most people that start flying, unless you're rich, don't finish, and it's for a lot of reasons. One, the book work sucks. The flying part's easy. You got weather, you've got your schedule, and the biggest thing is the people that teach it generally don't want to be teachers. They're building time to get a better job, and you just get shitty instruction. So no, it took me forever to get my pilot's license. But as far as flying a plane, it's not no big deal. They act like it's a big, huge deal, but it's not. I mean, landing's the hardest, but you get used to that pretty cool. It's like anything else, Some people are better at it than others, but it's not something that everybody couldn't attain. Honest to God, I know lots of airline pilots, and the bigger they get, the easier they are to fly. That's no shit. Now, it is different. And you would probably crash one if you got out of a 152 and you got into one to fly. But once you were taught how to fly, I mean, you could start out in an A320 and fly it around just like you could a Cessna 150. It's not like it's this big, great jump up in skill. Especially if you're using the autopilot and the flight director all the time. You don't do shit. Sit there and look out the window. And with these new winglets and these new configurations and these new wing designs, it's unbelievable how slow these new jets are when the wheels touch. It's nothing like the old days. You look at old video of airplanes landing, you see all that smoke come out when those tires hit that runway. You see a little now, not a lot. And that's because the speeds are so much slower. I don't know why this phone is dark sometimes. I wouldn't say they're dangerous. They're maintenance intensive, and the insurance is a lot. You got to have so much time in them before you can rent one. It's just not worth it to me. I did the traffic reports for 2 years with a guy in the AAA jet copter. It was a Hughes 500C. There's probably some video on him someplace, or at least audio. It was Pat Monks was his name, Monks, and it was the AAA jet copter. That's that photo I have above my bed in my bedroom. If I remember scanning around showing you my books. So I was lucky to get a lot of helicopter time, and I've taken every helicopter tour I could wherever I was. Hawaii, Las Vegas, Tunica, Mississippi. Every fair and carnival that had a helicopter ride, I took it. But I wasn't, for a guy like me, it wouldn't make sense to get your rating in a helicopter because I'd never be able to afford one, and nobody would ever rent to me. So, you know, pilots are a weird group of people. They want to have a rating in everything. Seaplane, glider, lighter than air, just bragging rights, I guess. Naked yoga. I think I have lived an interesting life. Yeah, I think I have. I've done a lot of stuff. Really have. Honestly, I think my greatest experience, though, has been doing this. It's been long term. It motivates me. I haven't got sick of it yet. I get to use a camera, a still and a video camera. I get to travel. I get to do photography in between interviews. I get to take Daisy with me. So this has really been a highlight of my life, to tell you the truth. I didn't know it. You know, for years I thought naked yoga meant some pervert jacking off while some working girl did yoga nude. It isn't. It's shooting heroin. And I didn't know that until Raven told me back in the spring. A lot. Yeah, I thought I knew what it meant and I didn't. Yeah. Naked yoga. Oh. Oh, good, Gail. Glad you like them. Good. Honestly, some of my favorite photography is that stuff I just uploaded where I'm driving down the road, not even looking through the camera, just firing away. Underexpose the clouds on purpose. Gives you a lot more contrast. Going through alleys, old hotels. It's probably boring as hell to most people, but I don't know why I like it so much. Makes me want to party. Yeah, beautiful day. Yesterday was nice as well. Yep, pretty nice. I think I'll get a milkshake tonight. I may just head down to Detroit after here. Head right down there. See if I can get lucky on 94. Off 94 in Livernois or Wyoming. If Becky's on there, tell her I'll be down there tonight. Really like to see Wendy and Indian Liz. Sure is pretty, these flowers. These airplanes, if you see one over there, are landing into the northeast, so they'd be 4,000 feet in the air, but by the time I see them near the dead tree. But I still like going by it. Look at the size of these trees. I'll get working on it, Telly. Oh, glad Joanne. Yeah. Yeah, that was so long because, you know, we had talked a little bit before. I hardly ever talk off camera about any of that, but we had talked a little bit before, so I just kind of strung more together this time, you know. I think I will do another interview with her while I'm here, maybe a live, and I'd like to talk about what's kept her here, you know, the hardest part. It was nice her sharing her thoughts. Let me tell you guys, that's a sad life. Girl, you know, you've given up your kids, they've been taken away from you. You're out doing this bullshit. You're dependent on drugs. You're having sex with perverts. It's a constant hustle. You don't want to be sleeping outside or homeless, so you're trying to pay your 70 bucks a night or 75 bucks a night for a hotel because it's safe and you actually have some privacy and you can have your makeup there and your clothes. But it's expensive. You know, you're trying to supply a drug habit and a safe environment to live in, and it's stress. You're going out and doing shit you normally wouldn't do just to meet the bare necessities. It's way easier to stay in it than it is to get out. It sucks. I can't think of a worse scenario to be in for a young girl. And don't think these women don't walk and look outside of their Uber and their bus and see families laughing and eating dinner and walking and having fun. And that's not them. They're off to have sex for a low dollar amount with some pervert so they can supply their drug habit and try and have a roof over their head from day to day. I mean, day to day, worrying about where you're going to live. And believe me, they can get places to live. If you're a real hustler like Becky, you know, she's always trading things for nights to stay. And when you got to negotiate to stay in a guy's house, you know what that leads to. And it's constant stress. Yeah, Ted. Yeah, they just put this white line. It's for these stupid cross-country meets, which I don't agree with. I'm going to look up the bylaws of this sometime. I'm not going to make that big a deal of it. But sometimes they'll have college meets here, and there'll be a bunch of cars and stuff. This wasn't intended for planned, large, organized sporting events. And it's for people to come out and recreationally run and walk and have fun. They shouldn't have to wait till a pack of 100 runners run by and park in a different parking lot because it's too busy. That's not what these parks were intended for. That's true, Tom, yeah. That's why I'm trying to, I've talked to a couple people today and about just taking her out to live with them. But, you know, I don't know too much about this and I don't want to do anything stupid. And right off the bat, it would seem to me that before we headed out, they go to even a crappy detox, not necessarily rehab, but detox. And, you know, so they're at least clean when they get there. Just think about that, though. I mean, even if it's better than on the street, bring you into their home, but it's not like you've known them for a long time and you're super comfortable. So to just be a girl in her position with all the mental baggage she has, to just get out of the area, even though it sucked, it's a new kind of strange beginning that you hope like hell works. You know, I don't know about that, Beth. Offhand, I would say yes, but I can't really back that up with a lot of data. I would say yeah. Xanax, from my experience, seems to give people a lot of problems. I talked to Jamie about that last night on Xanax. Maybe it was in the interview where she talked about the dollar amount, the football, and the peanut-looking one, and the other one. It's still on the street for sale. Yeah, she likes it. Yeah, these crazy, whacked-out parents. I mean, the mother started her on heroin, but if you look at Melissa and you look at Raven, the dads were screwing them. And in Raven's case, so was the foster parent place. I mean, what the mother did is terrible, but it happens all different kinds of ways. It's like mental abuse. They're like basket cases. They can't it's real strain to try and toe the line. It doesn't seem like there's a big enough prize at the end of the tunnel. It's so much easier to just be high and thinking you're gonna die any day. Oh yeah, you're not bullshitting Becky on anything. Becky is really quite a shrewd operator. You know, Andy and I were talking about being desensitized to this whole thing, which is kind of true. I mean, I was joking with him. I said that if Becky was in the weeds screwing some guy, I'd step right over him and ask him if they saw the kittens that morning and not think a thing of it. I'm not shitting you. Oh, okay, Patty. Thank you. Yeah, there's all sorts of parents that have good jobs and nice houses and that are doing just as bad stuff. That's why people that have a 50-year wedding anniversary get my vote. Not that it's been great or they do it over again or any of that happy horse shit. Just the fact that they could hang in there because they were together for totally different reasons at the beginning than they were at the end. And to still be together after 50 years, I don't think that a relationship should be an endurance guy's ass. Yeah, she went to and they abused her too. Yeah, I would. I'm not kidding you. Look at Daisy. You having fun, hon? You enjoying under the oak tree? I mean, you having fun under the maple tree, hon? Wow. Oh yeah, hon. Oh, I just got. Hey, Jeff. You relaxing, hon? Wow, hon. Oh, no kidding, Dimebag. Yeah, Rush Limbaugh had a problem with that. Good girl? Yeah, I'll be glad to cut her hair when I get home. Yeah, she does like her belly button. She was like that as a little puppy. Wow, huh? Having fun, hon? She had the softest skin on her belly as a puppy. Felt like velvet. Oh, sorry, Stephanie. Yeah, it is getting long. I'll cut it when I get home. Yep. Yeah, maybe she is Shih Tzu then. And she also like pushes her face into your hand to get you to rub it. I guess that's a Shih Tzu behavior. There's a lot of purple martins flying around tonight. Should have brought my pellet gun. And there's birds everywhere. Hey, Tish. Shih Tzu, yeah. Needs to get some rain around here. Yeah, look at all these purple martins flying around. Making noise too. I have not seen Sharon, no. I don't know what's going on with her. Somebody said that her phone wasn't working or something the other day. You know what'll happen on this old phone? Like, I don't get notices like I should. So you could send me a text and it would look like it was red. So I'm not going through all my old texts to see if there's a new one. You know, if I happen to notice it, I will, but I'm not getting like a new notice that, you know, I gotta know that I have to read still. I should look through hers though, because it's been kind of a long time since I heard from her. Good girl days. Yeah, last week, yep. No, she's been on since then. Oh, you like that, Johnny? Good. Hey, Sean. Yeah, people have went to rehab, yep. Doesn't seem to be very successful, long term anyway. Look at this oak tree. I read a book on oak trees. It's crazy the amount of animals they feed because of these nuts. I don't know what she's up to. Oh, really, Matt, huh? That's a problem with those GoPros, especially if it's a hot day. See, now this water, they opened that dam up again since this morning. Oh, okay, Sassy. Well, there's some people sitting up that old railroad abutment. Isn't that crazy, Brina? Nah, it's state spun. Well, it's through Medicaid. It's a federal program. Once in a while, you can get it in one of these churches through some kind of way. No, Klaus, I didn't know about that. Actually, oak wilt is pretty interesting if you've ever read about oak wilt. Oh, good. You like it, I hope, Ted. Oh, good, Dimebag. You do, Brina, huh? Oh. Hey, Okie. Daisy had one patty of turkey sausage today. That's it. Didn't you have one pack of turkey, one patty of turkey sausage, hon? It took me forever to like. It took 2 years before I could clip Daisy's nails. It took about another 8 months to be able to trim her. And she didn't like her feet touched up until about a year and a half ago. And lately she's getting more clingy. I'll be on the computer and she'll want to get up on my lap. But it's been a long haul with her. She's an expert at finding shade. You know, part of it is that black coat is just the worst thing you could have when the sun's out, unless it's the winter time. And sure enough, she doesn't, I only put a coat on her when she's super cold, or I go in and get a coffee and the engine's not running. She's never cold, hardly ever. Once in a while I'll take her swimming and she'll be wet and I'll have to roll the windows up, but not much. Oh, wow. Oh, good for you, Gail. Yeah, I like that Las Vegas thing. I want to go out there. I want to go out to Las Vegas and go check those people out in those drains. I like going to Las Vegas to get lost. It's such a good feeling to just get out there, get off the plane, go to my hotel, just meander through casinos, playing a little here, a little there, not knowing anybody, eating, listening to bands, walking out on the strip, getting a few drinks, people watching, going to bed, getting up, get a Starbucks, play a little slot machine. Just do it over and over and over again. I can't take too much of it though. 3 days, 4 days. Or Tunica, Mississippi is my favorite, but that place is really headed south. They're really kind of screwed. I feel bad for them. They rolled the dice and took the big gamble of their lives, and they've lost. The economy tanked. Online gambling flourished. Now they're stuck with this big, giant, large infrastructure, and their main funding source, the casinos, going out of business left and right. That was a happening place 20 years ago, big time. Maybe I'll get down there too this winter. I just like the area. You can get over to the Mississippi Delta, drive up and down the Mississippi. It's like this. Gamble at night. It's super cheap there. If you want to get a really good deal gambling, hotels and stuff like that, fly into Memphis, then drive over to Tunica. They put an airport in, everything. Feel bad for them. You know you're in trouble when the highest building in your state is a casino. It's the Gold Strike. It's right there in Tunica. Technically, it's Robinsonville. But if you want a big bang for your buck, I really don't know how it's working there with acts and stuff going there. They may not be able to have that greatest entertainment any longer because, they don't sell enough tickets. They can't give enough comps. There's not enough people. I really don't know, but my hunch would be that it could be bad. I don't know. I'm going to really check it out, though. I want to get down there. Yeah, Vegas is fun just to get lost. You know, I think there is a distance and you got to wear a mask. You know, I got a buddy of mine, this is no shit. He makes $100,000 average a year playing different slot machines. And he still has a full-time job. Smart guy, he's got this shit down to a science. He gets a 1099 for it. And he has him take out extra taxes when he wins right there so he doesn't get in the hole with them. Yeah, I've heard methadone is harder to come off of than heroin. Yeah, this is a good night out here tonight. Daisy agrees. Oh, 6 feet apart. Yeah, I mean, I think those shows were a big ripoff. I don't really want to see any of those. Like $300 a ticket. What? It's not worth it. The house bands used to be killer in Tunica, and it used to be that way in Las Vegas. I don't know if it's still like that or not. I mean, I'm sure they're hurting too. Yeah, it's a nice park. Yep. There's a girl. There's Dad's girl. Wow, hon. Oh, did they graphic? Okay. Hey, James. Oh, rainy night in Georgia. Where you at in Georgia down there, Rachel? What town is that? Oh, yeah. Atlantic City was run down 35 years ago. Yeah, good. You better get those, Melodic. I got them. I got 5 Sunday night. Yep. No way I'm not getting those. Hi, Johnny. Casey? Where's that at? Yeah, she's a good dog. She likes just looking around. You're getting to see the world from a Daisy perspective. Oh, thank you, Mama. Oh no, you would cover your ears if you heard me singing. Oh, Alan Jackson. Oh, okay. Why do you marry that older lady? Oh, did you, Mari? Oh, thank you. Ackworth, Georgia. Okay. Hell, the last time I read about him, he was running around nude someplace, and they picked him up. Hey, Johnny. I sing to Daisy. Don't I, hon? Sing to you, honey. No, that's okay. I'm gonna get another. I think I'm gonna get a Note 10 when they go on sale. They were supposed to go on sale August 4th, but it didn't really work that way. Thank you, but I'm not big into that iPhone stuff. I think I'll probably just, get some. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you. Hey, Ace. Yeah, she likes hanging out. That's for sure. No, there's some that make it, James. There's some that make it, and there's just no way of knowing till you've been down the road. You can see now in this. I gotta clean my both sides of this. She's a good dog. Yep. Andy came over last night and was in my room. Daisy lays between me and Andy. She's real protective. She does the same thing when I take a shower. That's my good girl. Oh yeah, that's Dad's girl, huh? Wow, honey. You're getting long hair over your face. Yeah, you're getting long hair over your facey, honey. You know that? You're getting a lot of hair on your face. You know, she's had a big, thick torso since a young puppy, though. I'm not saying she couldn't lose a little weight, but she's had that odd body, even as a young puppy. Andy's a guy that works for the Needle Exchange, hands out needles to the girls. Yeah, she likes it today, big time. I wanted to do a video with him, but he's camera shy. Yeah, she does need a haircut, yep. She's gonna get it when we go home. It's still short, way shorter than it'd be otherwise. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Andy's a good guy. He hands out needles. Hey Tiffany, how you doing? Yeah, you're right, Danny. One I uploaded today. Yeah, I think. Did you watch the Jamie interview? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna go right down there after here. Yep. I didn't do any today. Nope. Yeah, Andy's a good guy. Oh, thanks, Johnny. Now I'm gonna tell you, my phone's about at 5%. So when you get the buffer this time, it's gonna be over for a couple hours. What I will do is I'll charge up my phone, and any interviews I do, I'll do live down there tonight. You ready to hit the highway, hon? You ready to hit the highway to hell? Let me sit you down. Hey. Yeah, his phone's gonna quit any second. It's another slob leaving paper out here. See, keeping places nice is cultural. You know, I grew up where you did shit like this automatically. which is why this park is attractive and lots of people go here. It's kept nice. Birds singing, Daisy. Birds are singing, hon. You know, with this phone, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If I plug it in, it overheats. If I don't plug it in, it lasts about the same and runs out of battery because it's not being charged. Come on. You good girl? You ready to go bye-bye?